Hello my friends, welcome to It's Not a Growing Channel, this is Alkan Misha, and today we have and today we will install this FEP film into this contraption, like this. Alright, so this is the VAT for Creality, Ender LD-002H. So what we've done here, we cleaned up this FEP thingy as much as we could, alright, because it was very bad looking. It still has some kind of gunk. So I have cleaned up this VAT or all this hardware into ultrasonic baths with alcohol and hot water. So it cleaned up it did clean it up. Obviously the most clean thing is this gasket retainer, so that which goes right in here. Alright, so today we're gonna take a look at these particular brand of FEP films, because I just got the cheapest reasonable on Amazon, and this is the item number X002LZMDD5, whatever it means. This is how it looks like, 5 pieces. So let's just get them open and see if this is junk or not. Never done this before, guys, so we're gonna do this together for first time. Oh, okay. It's gonna be pain. What the hell? Why would you do this? It's like it won't damage anything inside. Really? Not really friendly. Garbage. Alright, sorry for this little bit of frustration, but this is really annoying how hard it was to open. Alright, so we have FEP films here. Looks like the FEP film is actually sandwiched in between two other films, protective films, which is actually quite important, which is very good. So we have total 5 of them. Honestly, that's gonna be something new to me, but let me think how we're gonna do that. So essentially we have to, first of all, make sure everything is clean right here. So you just gonna do this with alcohol. Have a little piece of rag here, can spray some alcohol on it. I'm gonna clean this up from all sorts of debris, dust, dirt, grime. That has to be super clean as possible. Okay, it's already, look, picked. That's after the ultrasonic bath. Very cool. Okay, now we have this gasket. So this is a rubber gasket. Again, I already cleaned it up with alcohol. And this has to be, and of course cat hair and more cat hair right in here. So we're gonna use plasticky pokey bit. We're gonna install it in that little space. Just make sure it's all nicely tucked in there, like little space right in here. Okay, so this gasket, we see the space? Okay, so it has to go in this space. Looks like gasket is a little bit bigger than I expected, so I hope it's not gonna be an issue. Can we just take it? Try it again. I don't know, maybe it got stretched. That's gonna be not cool. Okay, if you're patient enough, nicely, with persuasion, it is in there. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's the rubber gasket stays in that thing. Okay, so it's on the perimeter. clearly it's required to okay, so just checking how it stays. So this is essentially like this, and then we have to apply this gasket, this retainer like here. Okay, but before we do that, we have to remove the plasticky, and if you want to do this, better do it in your gloves, not to leave too many fingerprints. Okay, so I prepared my 3mm hex screwdriver or driver, because this is exactly for those screws. Now let's just install the FEP film. So what is sitting right like this. Now we have to separate the film from the protecting cover. Yeah, not easy, but looks like I just thought that it's very important to this thing to be clean, but technically it's not, because it's still gonna be all over the place. So your fingerprints are gonna be there anyways. So center it as much as possible. Then there are two sides, kind of sharper side and not as sharp side. So I believe it's better to install it like this. Sharper side goes in, and now you have to like press on it somehow. Okay. Okay. Like this. And I would recommend start screwing, because it's gonna help you to keep, but don't push too much. Just a little bit, and do it on the perimeter. A little. Let's do on this side. Okay, and on this side. Okay, now it stays. Okay, I'm not sure how far down this thing can go, but let's just start on the perimeter again. So we're gonna, yeah, it's not easy to show on camera, by the way. Here's my, oops, like this. Then we do it on this side, because my hand is actually, okay, there was a puncture. Let's do puncture on this side a little bit, on this side a little bit. The reason I'm doing that, because I want to kind of, you know, kind of tighten it simultaneously, and actually better to do it like across. Okay, let's do this. Because in this case it will ensure that it's going to be not crooked, not all over the shop. Okay, let's do star, like as if you do it for the car. Okay, this, that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do then this. Oops. Let's do that. Alright, now let's add more screws. In my case, should be 14 of them. Looks like I'm missing. No. Okay, and the last one, and now we have to nicely and quickly continue tightening them. So I can do like this now. Across, oops, across. Now go to this side. We forgot about this guy a little bit. By the way, you can judge the depth over here. It's very easy to see. I know it's really hard to show in black on black, but over here, okay? So try to make it as equivalent as possible when you tighten it. So like just turn it around. Okay, this one is too low or too high, I would say. And this one is too, we need even lower. Now switch, let's say switch to this side. That's actually okay. Then cross here. Then across here, then across here, then across here. Our goal at the end, those screws, they have to be completely sunk in. This one, let's continue. This one, this one, this one. Okay, let's do this. I kind of a little bit lost myself here. I don't really respect the order. Okay, finish this one. Let's try tighten these guys. Looks like they are getting pretty tight by now. Looks like it's like a tuning up guitar. It's getting boo. You hear it? Boo. Hello? Ha. Interesting. Maybe it's too tight. I don't know. Okay, everything is hand tightened. Just go one more time. Don't really push on it. I don't think it has to be super tight. Oh wow. Okay, now we have to get rid of this excess plastic. I honestly never done this before, but we're gonna use X-Acto knife and try. Okay, maybe I should have done it sooner. Okay. Maybe this is even better like this, but very important for this film is not stick out, otherwise it's gonna interfere. Is it gonna stick out? No. Maybe we can do that. Okay, so it's actually not too bad. Maybe even you have to cut this thing before you actually completely sunk this retainer or big gasket in, because looks like it's impossible. But still, I think when I cut it like that, it's still gonna work, because now it's gonna be sitting pretty well right on the printer. So now you have to put these thingies back. And this one. So for different printers, these retainers are looking completely different, but for this guy it's like that. Yeah. Okay, it just goes straight through, and this is how it's connected to the printer body. And same story here. Perfect. Okay, it goes just like this. Obviously all this has to be cleaned, because now it's very electrostaticky, so it's collected, as you see, some gunk, but it doesn't really matter because it would do it anyways in any other circumstance. Yeah, so I think that's what we have. Obviously still at the moment I cannot really judge if this is good or not. If this is good job or not, I mean if this is good FEP film or not, because I still don't have printer operational, but we doing it step by step. So first we fix the printer, second we put it all together. I still having a hard time figuring out why power supply produces almost 30 volt instead of 24-27 as it's stated on its body, but this is going to be another video. We're going to be figuring out what the heck is going on with that power supply. But for now we installed FEP film successfully. Now I have to put it nicely in the bag and keep it for another video when I'm gonna assemble LD-002H together and try the first print. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Today we'll learn how to install FEP film onto the VAT. Thank you for watching. See you next time.